Yep, and yeah, 18 ice cubes. Only in a class. Yep, only in class. I know, I remember. I'm so good. Okay, so take a seat. You'll see right in front of you, you have a glass of water and a whole pamphlet of things for your next steps as a star, okay? So you are a great influencer, but you fired your last assistant, Marissa. She's gonna get you out of the scandals, right? And we all know your biggest goal here, you know, you've been doing this for a long time. It's a very creative job, and you have so many people that support you, and your biggest goal is money. Exactly. So we have the same biggest goal. Marissa always went on and on about how your fans are the ones there for you and your viewers, yada yada yada, right? Ugh, I know. But I care about money. You care about money, okay? So this is when we can put our brains together, because I have thought up the best plan for you going forward to top you off at next level, Taylor Swift level celebrity status, okay? This is your espresso. This is your driver's license. This is your moment, okay? This is your moment. So, what do you think about space? Yeah, like as in like the planets. Okay, well, what if we faked a trip to space? Like we pretended that you went to space. Well, I know, but we could put like a feminist like twist on it and stuff, you know, so people get the right idea. We could really play into like the humanity of it. We could say that it taught you a bunch of lessons about humanity, how you should treat others, because in the past, you know, you've had scandals about treating people poorly, right? Like your meet and greet scandal, the scam candle thing you did, a lot of like poor ethics, right? Well, you did. But if we do this, we could say, you know, being up in space, it changed your whole entire mindset about everything, how you see the world, how you see people. And, you know, people aren't going to be able to argue with that, because who's been up to space? Exactly, no one. Oh no, we can do it, trust me. It's only going to take around $10 million, but not of your money. I actually found an organization to partner with. Yeah, so they're going to help us get it done. They're going to use $10 million. I'm not really sure where they get it from, but, you know, it's fine, because as long as we can get this done, I think we'll be really good. Right, I know you don't know anything about space. That's fine. Think of 2 things you like about space. Okay, sparkles. So just say like the stars. Cool. What else do you like about it? Oh, you have to think of something. Okay, you know what? Let's just have you say you like the stars. Just say like ever since you were younger, you've always been looking up at the stars, like that kind of basic stuff, you know. That's believable. But also say you've always been into math. Okay, no one needs to know that you failed out of math. Just say you've always loved math. Just say you like the numbers. Yeah. I mean, no one's gonna question you. They don't know. They're not astronauts. They're not gonna know the you know, like the specifics about it. You know. Yeah. And if they do, we'll just remove the comments, so it's fine. Okay. So you're gonna do the space trip, right? Now, what is something that YouTubers and influencers do these days that really gets them a lot of money? Okay, no, we can't do that. That's not something else. Okay, no, we're not gonna do that either. Okay, I'll help you. Music career. Yeah, I mean, think of all the really rich YouTubers. A lot of them ended up starting a music career, right? Yeah, okay, so we're gonna start you up a music career. Yeah, we're gonna do a whole thing. We're gonna do a whole merch line, a whole video series, and music based on space. Yeah, based on your trip, right? We're gonna say it changed you so much as a person, and it made you creative and artistic. No, it's okay if you can't sing. We'll just auto-tune you. Yeah, it's fine. And then you can go on tour. I have these really good dances I thought of. No, it's okay if you can't dance. We'll figure it out. Honestly, we could just have you like doing some movements while people dance around you in the back or something. We'll figure it out. We can even put you like kind of like a puppet. Do you ever see that Hannah Montana episode when Hannah was like a puppet and they like moved her? We could do that too. So technology is advanced these days. We probably could even like AI your face onto a dancer or something, you know? Yeah, but I'm trying to say, we're trying to elevate you up into that new level. Like, we don't want you just to be an influencer anymore. We want to like Emma Chamberlain you, like get you up to like the Met Gala level, you know what I mean? Yeah, and we need to have something like this to get you up there, because no one's really gonna, you know, focus on something else that you're doing if we don't do something big like the space, you know? Nobody really goes to space. No celebrities go to space. No influencers go to space. This is something unique to you as an influencer. And so I personally think this is like next level thinking. Like, you're gonna do that fake wedding and everything, right? Scrap that. Who needs a fake wedding when you can do fake space? Exactly. Fake space is way better than a fake wedding. Like, anyone can have a wedding. Yeah, not everyone can go to space. Yeah. Oh, and in your video mention why is that guy's name always slip my mind? The moon guy. No, not Buzz Lightyear, that's the Toy Story guy. Lance Armstrong or something like that. Yeah, mention him, because that way people will think you actually did care about this stuff in the past, and you actually wanted to go to space. You're not just doing it for money and fame or anything like that, because we cannot have another scandal. You understand me? Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. You cannot have any more scandals. I mean, you're getting like a mass unfollowing every couple months, so any of the followers you gain, you just lose from the scandals that you get yourself into. Well, yeah, I mean, Marissa was horrible at her job, right? But we have to be careful. You have to really lock in here. You have to only say things that make sense for the storyline, okay? Because people are going to want to interview you. I actually did schedule you with an interview. Yeah, so an interview is going to happen with you and a news company, like a TMZ type of thing. E-news, TMZ, that type of thing. You need to be on your best behavior for that. You need to remember what to say. Okay, because if you mess it up, people are going to get upset, and don't overdo it. Yeah, because you have to sell that you've been to space, but you can't overdo it. You can't be like, oh my gosh, I saw an alien. Like, no, you can't do that. You have to make it realistic, so people believe that you actually went to space. Yeah, you can't overdo it. No, you can't do that. No, we have to keep it very basic. You have to stick to the script, just say like why you wanted to go to space, how it changed you as a person, that sort of thing. Just say that it made you have like a new appreciation for like life, love, others. It made you think of other people and how they could be struggling. Do something like that. Because like when you go up to space, you're like up there, yeah, so it's kind of like that. It just has to make you kind of think of how we're all human and we all need to support each other. Say something like that, Yeah, because that way if someone hates on the video, you could twist it back around on them and say like, oh, I'm only human, we should stick together, let's not hate each other, things like that. Yeah, so we have to make sure that we can gaslight people into thinking that it's real and stuff, and if they say it's not, that we can like make them feel bad and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's our goal there, right? Okay, do you think you can do this? You do. You're not gonna mess it up. Okay, you're not gonna overdo it. Okay, well, I know I've seen some of your interviews in the past. I've seen some of your apology videos, and I think sometimes you overdo it, okay? You have to be a little bit more subtle, because think about it as a real, true event that happened. People don't overplay it. We kind of experience it to a certain extent, but we don't overdo it. We don't want to say something that's incorrect either, right? So we don't want to mess around and, mess up some vocabulary or something like that. We want people to believe what we're saying. We want to have some credibility there. So we really want to kind of tone it down instead of, adding all that extra stuff in there. Okay, so we're going to keep it really to the basics. I even gave the interviewer the questions to ask, so like we can rehearse. We can, yeah, so don't pull it off of a topic. Okay, don't mention that you've seen anything crazy like aliens or anything like that. Keep it very basic, stars, dark, it's dark in there. Maybe you can mention gravity and how it feels to be zero gravity. Just say it feels different. Don't get into it, because if you mess it up, someone might sound off in the comments and be like, oh, that's not true. That's not how gravity works. And you could see how that could go bad, so don't overplay it. Yeah, that's the most important thing that you have to remember, because if you overplay it, you're gonna mess it up, and then we're gonna have another scandal. And then all of the stuff we plan, the song, the merch, the videos, everything is gonna be ruined. We're gonna have to scrap it. Start over. That's gonna cost us money, not make us money, okay? Yeah, so you really, really have to listen to what I'm saying here. Okay. Can you do this? Okay, I have faith in you, okay? I do. It's just I'm a little bit nervous because of how many scandals that you've had. Yeah, how old are you? Yeah, so that's like a scandal a year or more. exactly. So you really need to lock into this, okay? Okay, I'm happy to be working with you. I want to make money, you want to make money, so let's go ahead and make that money, okay? Okay, let's shake on it then. Alright. That interview's in a week, okay? End of this week is when we do this space trip, okay? Alright. So I'm gonna get you an astronaut suit with your name on it. I'm gonna do all of the stuff. You don't have to worry. All you have to do is make it believable, okay? Okay. See you there. Okay, get some good sleep then. Influencers.